Sleepy
What
Joe
was doing
apparently was
worse?
doing a better
What was
job at
doing worse?
managing the economy.
Managing the economy.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe did a better job at managing the economy than Donald J. Trump. Yes, that's a fact.
I'm gonna get to a debate on immigration. That's why I came up here.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about immigration because you brought this up.
All right. No, you asked me why I support Trump, and then you just went off on this. So
Yeah.
now,
I wonder why we started talking about this when I asked you, why do you support Trump?
right. So the last Pew Research Institute study in 2023, when it comes to how many immigrants are currently inside of the country that are undocumented, was 15.3. That was in 2023, and then the 2020.
It's not 15.3 from Pew Research. It was 14 from Pew Research.
That was 2022. I'm talking about 2023.
No, that's 23.
No, it's 15.3.
No, 20. No, where are you reading that?
15.3 in the 2023 Pew Research study.
Pew Research, undocumented immigrant population. Last time I looked at it was 14 million.
I think you're looking at 2022.
Nope, I'm looking at 2023, Gene. Let me show you. I'll put it on the screen.
You call me Gene? My name's Dean, bro.
Oh, I meant to say Jude, and I accidentally said that. Here, let me show you on the screen.
Yeah, let me know when it's up. I'm doing my own research on Teacup.
Well, I mean, I'm on Pew Research right now. Like, you can just take a look at my screen, my guy. Look at this. Boom.
Comments are covering it.
It says in 2023, sir. Do you read that?
I see where it says in 2023. 14 million. There wasn't any after that. That was the last one.
Yeah, that's the latest release.
What the f was I reading then? Did I swear there's a study out there that says 15?
Yeah, I was like, what the f were you reading? Because
does it say 14.3?
No, it says 14.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know because I've looked at the data.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that there is a study out there that says 15.3. I thought that it was Pew Research. Maybe 2024 study? I'm gonna look quick.
No, this was released in 2025, my guy.
Anyways, even if it was 14 million in 2023, how many estimated do you think that we would have approximately today? Because we are 3 years later. Would you guess like 18, 17?
Wait, say it one more time.
So, with that study being in 2023, estimatedly, how many do you think that we would currently have in our country today?
Oh, I don't think you can make that determination.
I mean, you can go based off of how many people have immigrated in the United States every year prior. I think it's somewhere around, what, 500,000 to like a mil each year.
So, I mean, even the Pew Research article doesn't estimate that. So.
What do you mean estimate that? Just give me some sort of estimation just off the top of your head. What do you think that we might be at 3 years past that study?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm guessing somewhere around 17 mil. Obviously, there's no.
I think that's really stupid.
17 mil from 13?
Yeah, especially when you expect a decline under Trump's administration.
I mean, we got somewhat of a decline. I mean,
you expect a decline under Trump's admin, right?
Yeah, we do have a decline.
So then why are you expecting it to be 17 million? So you expect it to be higher by 4 million? 3 million?
We're 3 years
since
later.
Trump got in office? So you're saying Trump has led to the population of undocumented immigrants increasing? Interesting. By millions.
I didn't even get to the point, dude. All right, so anyways, even if it's not 17...
I'm sorry, are you a tortoise? Like, hurry up.
Keep cutting me off. I haven't been able to finish a single sentence yet.
I think you have been able to. But go ahead.
All right. So, let's call it 16. 16, an extra 2 million people in the country in 3 years. Okay. 16 million estimated illegal immigrants in the United States of America today. If this is the case, which it likely is, the problem is these people being here in the first place affects jobs on all demographics, affects people leaving high school. The people leaving high school are now going to colleges and getting different jobs out of the blue collar industries and out of the farms because these people in general are here doing the job for cheaper prices. We can both agree that the reason why we like having these people here is because nobody else wants to do the jobs for that cheap. The problem at hand is that due to them being here doing the jobs for as cheap as they do, it has affected all of our markets. And by taking them out of the country and deporting them, we are inherently raising the prices and costs of goods and other things. Which seems like
inflation? So you want it to cause inflation?
Unfortunately, that is what it will cause. And I know that's going to be argument.
So you think that's a good thing? You want to cause inflation?
Unfortunately, doing that will cause inflation. But the problem is that it wasn't going to be that expensive in the first place. The problem is that they were here in the first place.
So can I just tell you something crazy? Immigration does not take your job, and immigration does not lower your wages. There's no good data that indicates that. Most data
No, but what the
indicates
good
that it
data
does
does,
nothing to wages or it
what the
slightly
good
increases wages.
what the good data
And
does
data
indicate
does
that
indicate
American
that there's a
citizens
slight.
do not want to do this job that they do for the price that they do it
Are
for.
you
Can
talking
we
about
agree upon that?
you're talking about undocumented immigrants because they have less bargaining power because of the threat of deportation. So the jobs that they have access to are different than the jobs that a typical American will have access to because it's not legally available to a typical American. So you're not understanding. And also the fulfillment of those jobs does make other jobs more productive. They also buy things within the economy, which then also increases demand for labor, which also creates jobs. So you're just not factoring in all of the different ways that people coming to the country can actually add to the economy. And you're just thinking about, oh, it's taking jobs.
No, the problem is that people here, fresh out of high school, are not entering the blue collar job trades.
You just cut out.
We're at a huge decline for people joining the blue collar industries here in the United States of America. We don't have enough welders. We don't have enough plumbers. We don't have enough roofers. We don't have enough carpenters. We don't have anybody in the blue collar industries, for the most part, coming in and using the jobs that these people are coming here and taking. And so,
So if we don't have anyone to fulfill these jobs, then why is immigration wrong?
no, immigration is the reason why nobody's doing these jobs, because
You said that
oftentimes
there's a
these
bunch of
jobs.
jobs that no one's
Hold
fulfilling. What
on.
do you mean?
Let me get there. So because of some of these jobs being taken on the smaller end, the place that people will jump in this job market, doing it for cheap, doing it for minimum wage. Nobody's getting trained up fresh out of high school. Then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get an education in this, go to school for it, then end up getting a nice job making $60 to $70 an hour, maybe more, welding. The problem is nobody's doing that and nobody's climbing these ladders because the immigrants are taking the jobs first for smaller amounts of pay in the first place.
No, you have no good economic data for that. You're just looking for an easy scapegoat to blame all the problems in the economy on, when actually Trump is the one who's made conditions in the economy worse. If it was the case that immigration was actually negative towards this and mass deportation would be positive towards this, then why are we seeing lower job growth since Trump has instituted his policies? Why are we seeing higher inflation? Why are we seeing lower real GDP growth? Why are we seeing lower real median wage growth? Why are we seeing lower real domestic manufacturing investment every single quarter of Trump's administration so far? If the mass deportation policy is going to be so amazing and great for the economy, why is the economy getting worse off in its growth patterns than what it was under the Biden administration?
We ain't gonna fix overnight, dude. This is a long look. We got to get Republicans in there for the next 4 presidencies, and then you'll have a better future for your kids. This
It's not
isn't
going to
gonna be
fix
an
overnight.
overnight
It's
thing.
got worse, sir. It was doing better when Biden was in office. Sleepy
What
Joe
was doing
apparently was
worse?
doing a better
What was
job at
doing worse?
managing the economy.
Managing the economy.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe did a better job at managing the economy than Donald J. Trump. Yes, that's a fact.
Dude, Dean's so much better to debate. You're
Okay, so
fucking
tell me
nuts,
what
bro.
point I just made that was wrong. Dean says the same thing on his stream.
Yeah, in just a completely different manner and context. That's why I had 30,000 people on. You have 5.
Tell me what about what I said that was incorrect.
No, it's not that you said it was incorrect. It's just your attitude towards the situation in general. Not that you're giving me attitude.
Dean's more abrasive than I am.
Yeah, he's better.
Dean's more abrasive.
like,
you're
I
you're just
literally-
mad that I'm dunking on you in the debate. That's all. That's
No,
all this is.
No, it's like I genuinely just like I don't know. Him and I can go back and forth. The way that you say things, in the context, the manner, the way that you.
Yeah, I'm just
you
too
carry
good at
yourself,
destroying your
you're just
argument.
a
You can't even give me any
No, it's
argument
your-
backwards.
It's
You
your
know.
facial expressions, your demeanor in general is just.
I'm sorry that it hurts your feelings, you little snowflake.
It does.
If you need to cry about it, make sure to put your tears into a cup and send them in the mail.
It's not as enjoyable to fucking be around. You're a fucking weirdo, dude.
Well, because I'm dunking on you and you're mad. Run
No,
away, bud.
no,
you're a
look
you're a
like
coward that's
you
about to
look like
run
a
away from an
pedophile.
intellectual debate
Look at
because
your
I've dog walked
fucking
you
nose.
repeatedly intellectually.
You
That's
did not
just
dog
mad.
walk me at all. You have
Can we
no
get some
idea what
baby
the fuck
bottles in
you're
the
talking
comment
about.
section for this triggered little snowflake who just got dog walked repeatedly? It's unbelievable.
No, dude, you're
He's
just not
literally
as good as
so
Dean,
mad
bro.
that I just dog walked him that he's trying to say that Dean is nicer than I am. Is that what you're saying?
No. He's a better debater and more enjoyable to go back and forth with.
He's more enjoyable to go back and forth with. Okay.
Yeah,
And what makes you think that?
He provides context and
He provides
I don't even-
context.
and substance to the
Substance.
debate.
Okay. You're
you're
right.
fucking just your
What
facial
substance and context
expressions
did I
and your
lack,
demeanor.
sir?
Dude, Have a good rest of your fucking
He's gonna
day.
run away. You see what I mean? I ask him a basic question, the caveman can't respond.
The caveman is
Yeah,
fucking
you're a
nuts,
caveman.
bro.
You can't actually intellectually engage with my arguments, so you're just gonna whine, cry, and run away.
No, I'm gonna wait
You're
to
guided by your
debate Dean
emotions.
next
You have
year.
no
Anybody else
arguments,
I'd
no
fucking kick
intellectual,
off at
reasonable
this point.
thinking.
Honestly, you probably got most of your following from Dean.
Really, yeah, you're right, dude. All of my
Yeah,
following is from Dean
yeah,
only. Dean gets
once
me everything.
Dean
You know what? You know what?
once
The Dean
Dean blew
NC just
up,
sent me $5 from
bro.
Jessica and Zach. Thank you so much. Dean NC, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank
Dude,
you. The
dude,
Dean
Dean, I
NC
know you're
actually
watching
funds
this.
this.
Get
Did you
up
know
here,
that?
bro. Let me debate Dean up here. No, the problem is that once
Wow, you
fucking
really want
Dean,
Dean's attention. How much do you love Dean? Do you watch the stream every night?
once Dean blew up, that's probably when you got the majority of your followers.
We both blew up around the same time. Well,
Yeah,
I would say that
because
like
he blew up and carried you with him.
you're totally right. Yes, every single follower I have. It's thank you, Dean.
Yeah,
Can we get some W's for Dean Withers in the comment section right now for bringing us more followers than we've ever seen before? W Dean
yeah.
Withers in the comment
Than
section,
you would
everybody.
have ever seen in your entire life.
Yes, W Dean Withers. I have a question. How many followers do you have, sir?
On this account,
Uh-huh.
like 3.4 ish, 3.2 ish, around there.
So why are you trying to act like I don't have enough followers? I have more people in the stream watching the stream concurrently right now than you have followers. What are you
On
complaining
this
about?
account, bro. Dude, I just looked at your followers. Dean has 4 times the amount.
Yeah. Okay, and
Like I said, dude, like you might have been doing this first, dude. He definitely took over and carried your ass with him, bro. You are not worth the chair you sit on.
I'm not worth the chair I sit on.
No.
Is that supposed to be like an own, bro? You're just so hurt that I dog walked you in the conversation that you're trying to like be like, oh,
How
Dean
did
has
you
more
dog
followers
walk
than you,
me?
bro. Cool.
How did you dog walk me?
Cool. I'm happy for Dean. That's amazing.
I started out by
Can you actually say how many followers Dean has?
6 mil, 6 point something.
Based. Based.
Based, dude.
Yeah. Does that hurt your feelings?
No.
Okay.
I love capitalism. I like that he's doing good. I like that you're doing
So
good.
you
As
love
long as
that
you're not- as
liberals
long
are
as you- as
spreading
long
their
as you don't
views to
want
millions of
communism,
people on the internet?
As long as you don't want communism, I'm happy. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Can you define communism?
I am way more than you think that I am, buddy. I don't know if you know if you understand.
You're
what the
way
fuck
more
you're
than I
talking
think you are. What are you?
about. I do private security for high end political figures. I do
What
I do
political
I do a lot
figures?
for a lot of people. I'm not getting into which political figures because you're not gonna like it. You're probably some people are probably gonna end up doxing me. And it's bad.
So right-wing
But
political figures. It's
yeah,
not very
the worst,
complicated
the most
to deduce that
egregious,
one.
the most egregious, probably in your opinion, the most egregious people to walk the face of the earth. More
You're
controversial
happy
than
that
Trump
you do
himself.
work for, you're a rent-a-cop for the most egregious people on the planet?
No,
That's what you're happy about?
I said you would probably.
Hey, dude, you are a mall cop, bro. You're a mall cop. What a flex.
Sure.
Dude, I don't know why you just try to be like, dude, I'm so much better than you because I'm a rent-a-cop, actually, okay?
No.
What, dude? Cool, man. Good for you. That's a great place to have a job. Good for you. That doesn't make you better than everyone else. What? Hello?
No, when you try to hire my company, dude, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
I'm not gonna hire your company, sir.
Yeah, I hope.
If I found
hope
out that I was
never get
trying to
that phone
hire
call.
from your company, I would not do that.
Yeah, I mean, pretty likely, honestly. But take her easy, bud.
Oh, you're gonna run away? Where's that
What else
mustache?
do you want to talk about, dude?
Why you
couldn't
support Trump?
provide
You want to
any-
tell me why you support Trump without running away and crashing out and throwing a temper tantrum?
I told you immigration. I told you the problem is these illegal immigrants in our country doing the job in the first place is taking away from the kids leaving high school, joining the blue collar industries, which is very
just-
honest.
What's your
That's
data?
dude,
Wait,
dude,
I have a question.
How you don't, dude? Just have a genuine debate with me.
Okay.
Maybe that's the problem. Even Dean would honestly argue, like, yeah, maybe some people haven't joined the blue collar industries because of the illegal immigrants doing the job for $7 an hour.
No, Dean would make the same argument as me. I don't know why you're obsessed with Dean. Literally can't stop bringing him up. Dean would make the same argument as me. He would ask you, what's your source for saying that it's negative towards the job market and the labor market?
You want me to go grab stats? I'll go grab stats.
Yeah, go ahead. But I have a feeling, sir, that it might be a little bit of a trust me, bro, sir.
Right. So you're not
True
willing to
thing of
admit
the
in any way, shape, form, or capacity.
No,
that there
go
are
find your
people here
source. Go find your
doing
source.
jobs,
I'm waiting.
Doing
Prove me wrong.
low income, blue collar jobs.
Prove me
people doing
wrong.
them?
Prove me
Are
wrong.
people doing low income
Sir,
blue collar
I'm
jobs.
giving you the ability to go find a
Answer that
source
for
to
me, and then
prove
I'll
me
do it.
wrong.
Are people in the United States of America who
He's
aren't
proving me
citizens
right, actually. That's what he's
taking
doing.
low income blue collar jobs?
And what's your source?
Uh-huh.
What's your source, sir? Give him a second, everybody. Give him a second. Let's see if you can find that information. Challenger, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Thank you. Yes, dude. That's actually like a. I think I've seen that video. I need to watch that. I think that's a good overview. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. And do I have a favorite? I don't know if I would specifically say a favorite. I feel like that's a question that is really, really hard to answer. And then what debate that you would refer to Dean and vice versa? Oh, like where Dean's like better at arguing it? Is that what you mean? I think that's what they meant. I'm not quite sure though. Alrighty. Joyful, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Thank you. I know, right? They're literally evolving from what about Biden to what about Dean. Big Frog, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I got it from a viewer who's been watching the stream for a while. They actually possibly could be in the stream right now. They gave me the Trust Me Bro book a while back. See if you can find that information though. Bro was like really trying to hurt my feelings with the Dean has way more followers than you. Wow, I never knew. Wow, thank you for telling me. Like I had no clue. Did you find your source, bro?
Yeah, 2017, the financial. Hold on.
I can't hear you when you swipe out of the app, by the way.
Fiscal consequences of immigration.
And that's the title?
Yes.
How much you want to bet it's going to be either the Borgia study or it's going to be a right-wing think tank? The fiscal impacts of immigration?
Consequences.
Fiscal consequences.
Yes. Now, can we both agree that people are here
of
in our country who aren't citizens doing low-end, low-dollar jobs?
Okay, before you do your whole thing again, what
obviously.
Is it? Wait, is it the economic and fiscal consequences of immigration from the national academies?
Yeah. So now.
Okay, let me look through it. Give me 1 second.
I'll just talk a chat while you're doing that. It's very obvious.
You're just gonna make some random claim. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's very obvious. People are here in our country and are wanted and needed in some way, shape, form, or capacity, who aren't citizens to do our low-end jobs. That is inherently taking away from people just leaving high school or people who would normally be working these jobs during their summer.
Okay, so where in the study does it say that it reduces wages?
I didn't say that.
What? Yeah, that's your argument.
I said that
it reduces wages or reduces jobs. Okay, so sorry, reduces employment for natural-born U.S. citizens. What's the point in the article where it says, or in the source that it says it reduces the employment rate of natural-born U.S. citizens?
I never said that it reduced the employment rate. What I said is, I'll restate my entire argument. My claim is that they are doing jobs for lower wages in the United States of America, therefore taking away opportunities from people just leaving high school to join the blue collar job trades. That was my entire claim, my entire statement. You said provide a study. All I provided you was that they are taking these jobs, that there are millions of people here inside the United States of America doing these jobs for extremely low amounts, less than the American person is willing to do than, like, let's say, going to McDonald's and getting paid $16 an hour. Nobody wants to go jump up on a roof. Nobody wants to go farming for 12. It's very obvious, very blatant. I don't know why it had to get to this point where I'm like, oh, provide me a source. I gave you a source. They're taking the jobs. They have the jobs. The problem is they had the jobs in the first place.
So you're saying they take jobs, so they reduce the employment rate of new U.S. citizens?
No. They're just going elsewhere. They're finding other jobs. The problem is that the illegal immigrants.
So you're saying that do they create jobs, or what is the impact on jobs?
The problem is that the illegal immigrants will stay at these low-end, low-wage paying jobs, being exploited and treated as a second-class citizen by the Democrats who want them here. They're your second-class exploited population, okay? The problem is that these kids leaving high school aren't willing to do the jobs for the price that they have, that the illegal immigrants are, which is therefore
the source you just mentioned,
in the higher end.
Sir, you're just like yapping. The source that you just mentioned indicates that there's no change in employment rate for natural-born U.S. citizens.
There was.
Okay.
I said that people are still going and getting jobs, just not in the blue-collar industries.
Okay, so you're saying it doesn't reduce employment rate, but it gets people to move towards
I'm
other
just
industries. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just getting to the good part. Yeah. So,
Okay.
because of this, the younger
Where does it say
generation
that?
not getting involved in blue collar industries in any way, shape, form, or capacity because the illegal immigrants doing the jobs for a cheaper wage means that the people that are doing these blue collar jobs in the higher demographic, which we can see in another study, the average blue collar worker is age like 50 years old in the United States of America because of this happening. Because the older blue collar workers are retiring
So where
out
in
and
the
nobody's
source does it
replacing
say
their
this?
jobs. Nobody's replacing their jobs because of the illegal immigrants going in there doing it for so cheap in the first place. These people aren't joining the trade because they don't want to be treated like a second class citizen. They don't want to get exploited. So what ends up happening is they get a job in a different trade or a different place instead of the blue collar
Where
industry,
in your
and they
source does
don't
it say
work out
this?
their ends. The first part of the source was just to show you that they do have these jobs because I guess that's what you need me to do. So I just gave you the
What? They
source that
do
they had
have
these jobs.
jobs? What the... I'm sorry, I
Yes,
never
that's what
disputed that people
you
who are
would not let me
immigrants
fucking
engage
you
in
would not let me
jobs.
explain.
Okay,
You
what?
wanted a
But you're
source.
claiming
That
that
was
they
the source.
changed the industries that natural-born U.S. citizens are working in. So what is your source for that? Because apparently it's not the one you just cited me.
So you don't have any knowledge to combat this without me giving you a source.
What? You're the one making the claim. I'm asking you for supporting evidence for your claim, and you're not providing supporting evidence for your claim. Do you know how making claims work? You have to give supporting evidence for those claims for them to have justification.
I'll come back with another source. But when I gave you that source, don't act like I had the same argument when I gave you that source. You cut me off halfway into my whole entire situation, my whole entire claim, and then asked me for a source. So I stopped, I gave you a source for what I claimed so far. Now I'm gonna give you another source for the rest of my claim,
The
which is
source you provided
ridiculous.
me didn't provide any justification for anything that you said. I
I had
asked you
only
what
gotten
part
to
of
the
it.
point,
I asked you what part of it justified anything you said. You couldn't point to me any point of it that actually did.
bro. I had only gotten to the point when you started demanding a source of how many of them have taken jobs in general in the United States of America, which wasn't my claim. That's why
That's
when you
that's
start
not
when
even
you
what I
open
was
the
asking. I
source
was
when
asking
you
for
open
the
the
effect
source
on the
when
employment
you
rate.
opened this source, you said, "What is the effect on the employment rate?" I kept on repeating to you. I did not say that people aren't getting jobs because of this.
That's actually
That
exactly what
was
you were
never my argument.
arguing, but
No,
whatever.
people aren't getting jobs specifically in the blue collar job market because of this.
Okay, so what's your source for that?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So it's not the
Showing
source you
you
just
that the
provided me, by the way.
demographic.
Go ahead.
No, the demographic.
Go find your source.
This is. I'm telling you what the short source
Go
is
ahead.
going to
Go ahead.
show.
Go find the source.
No, because then you're just going to argue that the source I gave you doesn't answer another question that you have. This is what the
No,
source is going
I
to.
wanted to answer
This
the
is
specific question. So go ahead, find the source that answers that
this is
specific
what it's going to
question.
explain. That the
No, go ahead, find
average
the source. I
demographic
don't want to hear what
inside.
something might explain. I want to go hear a
No, it's
source.
gonna. The average demographic in the blue collar industry
So
is
we're never
getting
going to get a source, chat. That's what's going to
and
happen here.
older, is getting older and older because of this problem.
This is Parker. This is why Dean has so many more viewers of the
You
stream.
won't let me
Actually,
finish a fucking
it's
sentence.
because he actually would be able to provide me a genuine response to the lack of evidence that I'm providing on the stream right now. Actually, okay, that's why he
Remember that
has six
video?
times the viewers. If you okay, Parker?
Remember that video of you and Dean kissing?
That was an AI video that a Republican made to try to own the libs, bro.
That was me.
You made a video, an AI video depicting Dean and I kissing.
Correct.
Why?
It was the funniest thing. It's
Why?
tremendous.
Why do you think that's so funny? What? So you're saying it gives
It
you
was,
joy to like see Dean and I kiss?
it did. It did give me joy. I honestly laughed my ass off for like a month.
Okay.
All my friends thought it was
Okay, but like,
hilarious.
why do you think that's funny?
It was, do you know how many views and likes and shares and comments that thing got that people thought it was funny?
How
That was
many?
fucking great. I took it down, but I think it was at like 2.2 mil views.
2.2 million views. An
Yeah,
AI
it
video
is.
of Dean and I kissing. That's really you posted that. So you're happy you just got attention. So you
No,
made
I'm
a
happy, I'm
so by
happy
the way,
that
he's
you
just
got negative
claiming
attention.
he's claiming that made an AI video of Dean and I kissing so that he could get attention from right-wing idiots who would think it's funny and would
No,
get pleasure out of
Democrats thought it was
seeing
funny too.
Dean and I
You think these
kissing
people are
AI.
you think these people are your friends? You're wrong. They thought it was funny too.
We if anyone thinks it's funny, we think it's funny that you're so deranged that you think that that's like an own to the libs. That's why I think
Deranged.
it's funny. I think it's funny that you think you're owning us by doing that. You think you're doing something with this, bro.
It was great. It wasn't even a
We're
high
not
quality
laughing
video.
with you. We're laughing at you, sir.
It wasn't even a high quality video. Like you could obviously tell it wasn't you guys once you started moving.
Obviously. Obviously.
Yeah. The next one would be really good.
So you're just obsessed with Dean and I, is what it is.
That was your same argument last time.
It's true, though. Is it not? Like, I honestly genuinely can't understand how, like, they think that they're owning us. It's kind of crazy. Margaret, thank you for the $50 over on PayPal. Thank you so much. Give some W's for Margaret in the comment section for the $50 over on PayPal. Thank you very much for keeping it up. You are a future. Well, thank you so much, Margaret. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. W's for Margaret in the comment section. Justina, thank you for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Give some W's for them for, hey, speaking of followers, I just saw you're at 1.7 million on TikTok. Yes, I did see that from the video I just posted that started doing well on TikTok. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And honestly, you posting that video showed me that it would be an effective video to post, to be honest, because it did so well on your account as well. Demonic, thank you so much for the Galaxy. Thank you very much. Sarah, thank you for the $20. Thank you very much on Venmo. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And oh my God, Yvonne, thank you so much for the $200. Can we get some W's for Yvonne in the comment section right now for the $200? Holy shit. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for Yvonne in the comment section right now. Hey, by the way, Mr. Dubs, can you thank Yvonne for the $200 over on Venmo?
Thank you, Yvonne.
Yeah, W Yvonne in the comment section right now. As well as Abigail, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I totally get you there, Abigail. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
So if you're telling me that if there was somebody out there, like, say, Cam Hidgeby and I don't know who else, Nick Fuentes, and both of them were saying anti-gay shit, and then they came up here to debate you, and you're like, hey, weren't you that guy that was seeing the video kissing the other? You tell me that you wouldn't make fun of that and you wouldn't think that was funny?
No, I don't think that would be like I wouldn't think I'm owning Cam and Nick by showing them an AI video of them kissing. I don't think that would go over well. NTO, thank you so much for the $200 over on YouTube Super Chat for Parker, given this caller's admission. Look into defamation and deep fake law liability. Well, thank you so much, NTO. I appreciate the $200. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll make sure to do that and to save the clip. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, NTO. Thank you so much.
This is before the law.
Wait, you said it was before the law existed? It still is in effect. You know that, right?
So the video's not even up anymore. I said I deleted it. And
so did you delete it? So
you're telling me I can be charged? I can be charged.
I honestly wouldn't go after you over that anyway. But NTO, thank you so much for the $200 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you very much.
You could easily tell that it wasn't the two of you. It was just a picture of the two of you, and then the second it started moving, you could tell it wasn't.
Yeah, I just thought I would like make a joke because they brought that up. I thought it was funny. I would never like try to sue someone because they created an AI video of me kissing Dean. Yeah, that's diabolical. Well, again, thank you so much, Yvonne. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Yehoshua, thank you so much for the $1. What's the live schedule tomorrow? You started very late today. Oh yeah, no, I know. Please say it's evening tomorrow. I think tomorrow it probably is evening. Tuesday, I know for sure it will be earlier in the day. And then Wednesday will be later as well. So I know the schedule there. Give him a second, everyone. He is taking a while to find this information, everyone, which is to be expected, of course, because it doesn't exist. Darian, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort for some of these people. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alrighty, do give them a quick second. Alright, if you're here on TikTok, do tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. And if you're on TikTok, or if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up, everyone. It really helps push it out to more people. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. This guy will come back in probably like 5 minutes with no source. So do just give him a quick second, everyone.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, he's already back. And I'm assuming you don't have a source?
Median of construction laborers.
What's the title?
Labor force holds 42. Yeah, that's it. So median of construction labor force holds 42.
Median of construction labor force does what?
Holds 42.
Holds 42. Okay. Median age of construction force holds at 42.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So like
what does it say within this that proves your point?
That the demographic inside of construction industry is going up.
This is a blog post, by the way. But okay, let's look. What do they say?
Yeah, essentially what I just said. The median of the average person in the construction industry, the median age, is going up gradually over time. The only reason to explain this is because people are not going straight from high school to construction or blue-collar industries. They're going elsewhere due to the fact that we have 20 million illegal immigrants working these jobs, being exploited as a second-class citizen because the Democrats ran out of Asian people and Irish people and black people to do these jobs and be exploited for them.
Okay, I think you're insane. We want better conditions for immigrants coming to our country. And to claim specifically it's those particular groups only is absurd, right? We want better jobs for everyone within the economy of every group. There's no way the only explanation is because like immigrants. Like, I'm sorry, you need to provide evidence for this. That's not what the source even says. The blog post does not say immigrants are the cause of the median age of the construction labor force holding at 42.
I didn't say that article was going to say that. What I said is that the median is going
Apparently
up
he
in the
doesn't say what it
construction.
does say. You know, he doesn't say what he said it says. You know, he just doesn't do that. So just
What
that's
I
so true.
told you is that the article that I was going to provide you with is proving that the median age is going up in the blue collar industries because younger
It's
people
actually
aren't joining.
shifting down if anything, because a greater proportion of the construction labor force is millennial and Gen Z now than what it was 4 years ago. That's what this data says. It says
Yeah,
it's
because of
less baby
Trump.
boomers. It says that it's more millennials and Gen Z.
Yeah, it's gotten better because of Trump.
What? That was till 2023. This is under Biden's administration. Genius.
You said the last 4 years, so yeah, it was under
Yeah,
Trump.
the last 4 years in this data. Sorry, it's between 2019 to 2023, which was mostly under Biden's administration.
Yeah, but Trump
So
fixed it
you just
going
kind
into
of owned
Biden's
yourself on
administration.
accident.
No, Trump
He just
fixed it
kind
going
of he
into
said
Biden's
because of
administration.
Trump. That was
Yeah,
because of
going
Trump,
into
everybody.
Biden's
Hey
administration, it
everybody,
was
it was
fixed.
because of Trump until I tell him it was under Biden. Then he was like, "Oh no, I think it was actually because of still it's because of Trump actually." Okay.
Okay, so what? Why were gas prices so? Because of Biden?
Why
What?
were gas prices
Just something
not because of
happened.
Biden?
Just because something
Because of
happened
supply
under
chain issue. You want me
somebody's
to explain,
presidency
sir? I'm
doesn't
sorry, you
mean
have
that
to
it
let
was
me
their
explain. Is
fault.
that okay? You asked me a question. Do you want me to respond?
Yeah.
Okay. Why were gas prices higher? Because of Trump's OPEC 2020 deal, and because of the fact that the Russia-Ukraine war happened. Russia invaded Ukraine, which is not caused by the Biden administration. And
Okay, so
supply chain effects relating to the pandemic.
if that was true, then obviously things can inflate and change underneath the next presidency because of the first presidency beforehand. Therefore, still proving my claim, this was not because of Biden. This was because of Trump.
Okay, what evidence do you have that the construction labor force went up specifically in the percentage of millennials and Gen Z because of Trump?
I'll be right back.
Okay, now we're making a completely different claim than what he originally claimed that like people in blue collar construction were less prevalent within that field. They were going to different because of the industries because of immigration, and then he cited
Younger
something
people.
that doesn't prove that at all. And then he makes a different claim, and then now he's trying to find a source that justifies a different claim, not even the original one that he was trying to cite.
Younger people.
Smarter than you, yes. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you very much.
How old are you?
24.
Muslim.
Did you just call me Muslim because I said I was 24? What?
What?
Did you just call me Muslim because I said I was 24?
No, I thought I was already exited out of the chat, but no, I called my friend a Muslim.
Why do you think that's funny?
To call my friend is a Muslim.
Okay, why do you think it's funny to call your friend a Muslim if they are
He
Muslim?
was doing some Muslim shit.
What does that even mean?
Don't worry about what the fuck. Don't worry about it.
I don't know why you think that's funny. That's really weird.
What do you mean?
That's really weird.
Is there something wrong with Muslims? Am I not supposed to say the
No,
word?
I think that you were trying to make fun of people for being Muslim, and you were thinking it's a joke to call someone a Muslim.
I do. I make fun of him all the time. He's one of my closest friends.
You think it's okay to joke and to say you think it's a joke to be a Muslim? Do you think
Yeah,
it's
we
okay
call
for
we,
me to do that for Christians or towards Christians?
Yeah, it's fine. I all the time, he does it to me all the time. He makes fun of me for being Christian, but no, all the time I'm like oh like he'll walk into a party. I'll be like, watch out, it's gonna spontaneously explode.
Okay, I think you just made all of that up because you wanted to deflect away from what I just said. What did you say in response to me saying I'm 24?
I closed out of the app and called my friend a Muslim.
Why would you do that? That makes zero sense.
What?
That like literally makes zero sense.
What's wrong with Muslims?
I don't think there's anything wrong with people who are Muslim. I think
Can
you're
they
the
not be
one.
made fun of?
Dude, you literally, one, support a guy that calls for a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the country. Two, you just tried to use it as an insult, so I was simply just saying you shouldn't do that. If you want to keep trolling and being immature, I'll just kick you from the stream because you're not engaging in productive dialogue, and you have yet to provide an actual legitimate source on the stream so far.
You're the one that
Honestly,
wanted to talk about
you're
Muslims.
You're the one you've just engaged in useless dialogue this whole time. You
You're the
can't
one who
provide a
wanted to,
single source.
you wanted to talk about Muslims.
Sir, you said it. I don't know why you're trying to rage bait. Seems like he's looking for it again. We're gonna get another person up here to help him out. This guy is constantly looking for a source and never finding one that justifies his point. How embarrassing, dude.